Leucippus and Democritus, two pioneering Greek thinkers, first conceived the idea of atomism. They proposed that all matter, no matter how varied or complex, is composed of indivisible particles known as atoms. This idea, radical for its time, laid the groundwork for our modern understanding of the physical world. These atoms, as they conceived them, were eternally existing, constantly moving particles invisible to the naked eye. They believed that the diverse forms and properties of matter we observe are due to variations in the shapes, positions, and arrangements of these atoms. Their concept of atoms was indeed revolutionary, challenging the prevailing philosophical and scientific thought of their time. It was an idea that would echo through the ages, influencing future philosophers and scientists, and ultimately leading to the development of logical atomism in the 20th century. In the 20th century, two eminent philosophers, Bertrand Russell and Ludwig Wittgenstein, developed a philosophical perspective known as logical atomism. Drawing inspiration from the atomic theory of Leucippus and Democritus, they proposed that the world, like matter, is composed of fundamental indivisible units. It is a belief that the world consists ultimately of facts, or atoms, that cannot be further broken down. Logical atomism attempts to identify the atoms of thought. However, in their theory, these units weren't physical atoms but rather logical ones, the simplest elements of thought and language. Logical atomism suggests that complex ideas and propositions can be broken down into their simplest components, much like a complex material object can be reduced to its constituent atoms. This revolutionary perspective served as a bridge between the world of philosophy and the emerging field of analytical logic. It brought the concept of atomism from the physical world to the realm of thought, forever changing our understanding of the logical structure of reality. So what was the ultimate aim of logical atomism? Russell and Wittgenstein sought to identify the atoms of thought, the most basic elements that make up complex ideas. They believed that by breaking down thoughts into their simplest forms, we could better understand the world around us. This philosophy has had a profound impact on both modern philosophy and science. Today, we see its influence in fields like cognitive science, where researchers attempt to understand the mind by deconstructing it into its most basic cognitive processes. Similarly, in computer science, the approach of breaking down complex problems into simpler, manageable tasks is a direct application of the principles of logical atomism. Thus, the aim of logical atomism, to reduce the complexity of the world into understandable atomic units, continues to shape our approach to understanding the complexities of the universe.